Welcome back to Backpage Gaming. Today we are going to be taking a look at Marcus Rashford in our first review of FIFA 21. We've got Jack,
Sam.
We've got Robbie.
So, obviously, Jack said we're doing Marcus Rashford. Both me and Jack used him.
Are we doing
Robbie
it?
didn't.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, well, it's getting saucy already.
Yeah, so I haven't used him, so I'll be taking the questions from here on out, boys.
You're actually going to be asking the questions, not taking them.
No, I'm taking them. Like, I'm taking the questions, like the question cards, off your hands. I'm looking at them. I'm like, yeah, I'll read these. I'll ask you.
Fair enough, mate. Here you go.
I'm the mediator, if you will.
Mr. Mediator.
Obviously, we used this. I used this team of the season last year. I think Jack did as well, maybe on my team.
I did.
Only 3-star weak foot, which I think we both kind of struggled with. Obviously, that's upgraded this year to a 4-star. Does that help the card, and if so, how much?
Yes, it helps him a lot. I don't think this year is particularly important to have, a great weak foot. Like last year, you needed 5-star, I think, at the top end of the meta. But this year, you can kind of get away with even a 3-star, I think. But
I agree.
You'll see through the clips that there's actually quite a few goals that Rashford scores on his left foot, mainly just because of the kind of like the way that you score goals, like here just now on the screen. Just the way that you create chances is a lot different to last year, and it doesn't really matter. He's not in such a tight angle. He doesn't need the 5-star, but the 4-star definitely helps.
Yeah, I mean, it allows him to take it on when you do want to, doesn't it? And I think obviously now it's not that important, but as we get a few more upgraded defenders and things like that, it might become a bit more
it could help
useful then.
Yeah,
I suppose it's always going to be one of those things, isn't it? Like, it's nice to have.
It's nice.
You never not want it.
Or you're in your last chance, the champs game to get a certain mark, and you need that
like
chance
gold
on
2
the left
for you
foot.
or something.
Oh, here he goes. It's gold 1 or nothing this year. If I don't get gold 1 first week, I'm quitting. You've heard it here.
Oh, okay. He's putting right.
I'll be mediator every week.
So,
I'll take that back because that might not happen. So.
Obviously, our loyal viewers will know that you're a stickler for a good balance, good agility. Yes. Only 75 balance on him. Can you tell, or is it not?
It's weird.
Important this year.
I think this year, I don't think it's that important. As of for now, obviously, we'll probably get a patch at some point, but he doesn't feel clunky at all.
Patch
like,
that,
go on.
Gives some badges for the Hungarian league, which affects gameplay massively.
Oh yeah, it's like 800 megabyte update for that.
Yeah.
But you can see in the clips that there's amazing. He's got amazing dribbling. The skill, like pulling off skills with him, having the 5-star skills this year, I think is going to be pretty important. I think 5-star skills this year will be what 5-star weak foot was last year. I think having the scoop turn in the box to get away from a defender is really, really helpful. Yeah. So no, you can't really notice the lack of balance. I mean, it's not exactly low balance, but I think sometimes it actually helps him in a weird type of way. It's like Ronaldo, where he's got not the most amazing balance. Yeah,
that's the comparison.
Height, so it gives him this bullshit strength, really, that really does help him out.
I was about to say, the
Does
balance.
He have custom body, or
I don't know. I don't think so.
It looks like Ronaldo's body a bit.
Yeah.
Well, there's a big difference actually.
No, he doesn't have custom body.
So, I think, like Jack said, do you know the strength? He doesn't need the balance because he just the strength is it.
Off him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he held a kanji off, and me and Jack had a game against each other earlier for about 20 yards before popping it in.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think the height will help him.
There's also a clip in one of the clips, that he holds off Koulibaly. So he's a really good lone striker in like a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
To play off him a bit. You see in some of the clips there is some kind of like great passing plays, or
Yeah. Is that where you used him as striker?
Yeah, I used him in striker. You saw the team at the start of the clips. It's really nice little team.
So what are your overall thoughts? Will you be using him for champs, or are you going to sell him to get someone else in, or what do you think?
I personally will be using him for champs. He's been probably my best player in playing rivals. It's definitely been difficult to adjust from having like the world's best strikers that have got amazing everything to players that
I think that's always the fun
that
part.
Is definitely the fun. I 100% agree, but I'd say if there's one thing that lets him down, what would it be? I'd probably say sometimes he does have a bit of a like his finesse shot is a bit crap, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I think this year it's more important to have the right shot selection, for the right chances.
Definitely, you can't just near post it every
And
time.
he says
said
that
as you near post.
But yeah, his finesse shots are a bit average. He's hit the post quite a bit with him, a bit of a post magnet, but
yeah,
it's not it's not a major deal.
I think finesse shot trait and like outside foot shot are quite big this year.
Yeah, I think like you say there, if you need to take on those shots, that trait's going to help him a lot.
Yeah.
Whereas last year, I think it was just like finesse shot was who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How's his finishing in general? Good or?
I think in general it's really good. Like
striker.
here you can see him there. He just bullies past Koulibaly and I think Manolas as well.
Yeah.
But he's great. I think compared to his card at the start of last year, worlds apart. This card is so much better. So much better.
Yeah.
I think like Jack says, do you know his finesse shot's not great. So it's just about making sure your shot selection is that power shot because that's so good for him.
His power shot is really really
across
good.
The keeper seems quite good this year.
Yeah.
What about you, Sam? Are you gonna get him in? He's not on your team, I don't think. Is he?
No, I could actually afford him for once, but I'd have to change the team around too much, and I've found a team that I'm quite liking at the minute, so it's not on the cards for me. But I think in the future it's one to remember, and
definitely
I think because I play two strikers, I play 4-4-2, so he could partner anybody really.
So moving into the end card, you can see we've given him an 8. So just some clarification on that rating system. It's the rating at the time of recording. So comparatively, he's definitely an 8. There's a lot of there's a few cards that are better than him. And then there's also, there's quite a lot that aren't as good as him. Value for coins is 7, simply because it is still a lot of money at the start of the game.
It is, yeah.
Whether it be, especially if you haven't done too well in your placement games for rivals.
Yeah.
But then, as you can see, best chem style is finisher, which was last year's sniper. Just to give him a bit of a boost.
Why they've done that.
Yeah, strange one. Just give him a bit of a boost to his dribbling and shooting. His best links, we've gone, as you can see in the team that I've got Fred linking to him, who is fantastic. He is absolutely fantastic. He's very tenacious, great in a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1, whatever you're rocking. We know that Tellez isn't out just yet, but once his one-to-watches are gone, that's going to be a great option. Tellez this year is amazing. I'm using his Porto version at the minute. And then Martial, he's been a really, really popular one in a lot of Division 1 teams that I've seen. And then best position is definitely a striker. So that's pretty much it. Great card. Definitely give him a try. Let us know who you want us to try out.
Yeah, we'll have quite a few reviews coming.
Yeah.
Next couple of weeks we'll just be doing like players and our starter teams and whatnot. If you want to see any like what teams are rocking with, we can do like weekly updates or something like that. Show you all our teams, how they progress each week. If you want to see anything like that, we've got an Instagram. Put a link in the description. We've got a Twitter as well. We'll be posting on those, so if you want to follow them, go check it out. And we'll see you soon.
Toodle pip.
See you later.
Bye.